Adrian5678 here, and welcome back to Sherlock's Home. Wow, it's dead quiet. Anyways, so when we left off, we finally solved the case, with that Roman bath towels, yeah, and now we're at another case where, oh, wow, this game sure just like to zoom in on Sherlock's face from time to time. It's weird. Yep, seen this last time.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
That's a good idea, Watson. I'm so glad you're being useful. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let's just get and examine the body of Sir Bracken Wakesall, or whatever his name was.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
The boy had no shoes. They took his shoes.
Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Alright. Damn.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Yeah, but if you look at the where all the blood is, I mean, they technically have like blood in the same area as like each like 1 degree. So like, you know, you see a little bit of blood on the top compared to the blood on top here. It's kind of the same thing. I know, I'm being picky. That's a developer thingy. But I don't know.
That must be the murder weapon.
Really? They dropped the murder. Well, I guess back in the day they didn't have forensic evidence. So, I mean, I guess it's okay to, like, you know, stab someone and then just like leave it in their body. It's not like anyone's gonna know.
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
Alright, let's look at his face.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Alright, give me 1 second. The PlayStation decides to tell me, hey, your controller is dying. Like, as soon as I start recording. That's nice, real nice. There we go. Alright. So let's see what we got here. There we go. So, deadly accident. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to him accidentally striking. Wait. The death of Sir Houston, whatever, could have been due to his accidentally striking. What the hell? Due to his accidentally striking his head. Okay. I think it's supposed to be due to him accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate, but I mean, at least that's how we would say it in America, so. Alright. So, Randolph blamed the robbery was a fake, no stories, yeah. It makes more sense. For that, anyway, if these two are correct. It is pretty interesting, right? So, like, where the injury on his head is definitely in the same direction and the same side as where the blood, or where the grate is from his head, whatever. Alright. Sorry, I'm still not 100% as you can tell, so at least I'm not as stuffy as last episode, but yeah, my voice is still a bit gone. So there you go. Proof. Alright. Poker blow. Death of Eustace could have been due to the poker. Well, let's take a look at something real quick, right? If this is the murder weapon, even though we can't really examine it that well because the game won't let us, there's really no blood.
That must be the murder weapon.
Yeah, there's really no blood on that weapon, is there? So, I don't know. I never struck somebody in the head with a bat or anything like that, so I don't know if this, like, if the very first strike you would do would cause blood. But, whatever. What the hell am I looking at? Oh.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me. A fur trader's cabin. A fur trader's cabin. A deer hunt. A hunting scene.
Okay, some of them really like shine, don't they?
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. A bottle of wine is missing here. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen. An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
It's quite odd. So, we're talking about spoons and forks and knives, right? I don't know. Do people really put those in boxes? I mean, I just put them in the freaking drawer or dresser, whatever the hell you call it. I mean, I don't know. Ah, so this is where the chick was tangled up.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This
That is very
rope was
interesting.
handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
You know, that's very interesting too. I never, like, I know there's different ways you can tie a knot with a rope, but I never actually took the time to actually learn what each of how you actually do that. And wow, that's very interesting. A sailor's knot. So now it's possible we're looking for someone who has something to do with sailing.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Thanks, Sherlock. Alright. What the hell is a decanter?
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
I never heard that before.
Chateau Calon Ségur. French wine. Grand Cru.
I have yet to hear anyone make that kind of voice, you know, talking about wine, and it actually sounding really elegant.
Chateau Calon Ségur. French wine. Grand Cru.
Chateau Colon Seguir Grand Cru. That's just how I say it.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Ew.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. This glass has some wine traces. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
I don't know what the hell bees wings are. Is that something that people used to do in Britainland? Just chip the wings of bees and put it in their wine? Cause that's fucking weird.
The hunting scene.
I'm pretty sure it means. I'm pretty sure when he's talking about bees wing, it's completely different. But if that's what it is, that's
A hunter's
fucking weird.
cabin.
Alright. The hell? What's going on with the piano there? That's weird.
A trapper's hut. A trapper's hut.
Okay, yeah, this guy. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously like a hunter. The man cave right here. So, 19th century man cave right here. Alright.
The death was instant.
Thanks, Watson. As useful as ever. Alright. Let's see if we can get something out of here. Ah, the piano. The piano is actually sticking around this time. Alright. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can find out here. Maybe there's a place where they've broken. Not important? Alright, cool. Nothing there either. Okay, cool. Okay, whatever. Let's go back into the murder room.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught going through a panty raid.
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say? Oh yeah, we do. Sweet.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Right.
Please leave my Mary alone.
Whatever. Investigate the murder. Okay, so I still got stuff to find. Inspect the room where Brackenstall is resting. Really? Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the sun. Okay. Alright, so we still have apparently places in here to look at.
Let us try to open this safe.
Oh, okay, so
This
actually gonna
safe
open it.
can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Alright, this is either gonna be really complicated or really easy. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, this is actually really easy. Sweet. Yeah, not the hardest safe to break into, but what can you expect? So I'm used to the modern day security stuff, so I mean this was, yeah, it would have been all digital and shit.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. Antique... It is...
Reading time, kids. Sir Eustace, or Easton's, whatever. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of a hepatic decompensation. Okay. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Whoa, really? That's a thing? Damn. Ugh. That's gotta be ugh. That's like, imagine, like, that's like getting a bad taste in your mouth. Even though I don't know if you can actually taste your breath. You can taste your breath, right? I don't know. Anyways, there are the lungs abscesses that we have discussed. The legs cramps you there we go, have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremor. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an involving, oh fucking hell, corrosis? Okay, yeah, I'm thinking it's corrosis. There are also signs of oh fucking hell, dude, these medical terms. Ascites fluid in the oh my god, this is like a 5th grader, trying to read a 12th grade novel. Peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath the Yeah, okay, now I said it right. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Wow. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. Okay, wow. I just wanted to apologize for everyone who just had to witness me read this medical term. I would never make it as a doctor. Let alone a reader. Alright.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with love. It can pull you into really tough situations. Trust me, I've seen people go through it. So, anyways, let's see. That's an obvious comparison right there. 3 people. There are 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bee swing. 2 people. There were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the bee swing consists solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. I'm pretty sure the chick, I already forgot her name, says that they all had a wine in their hand. So Randolph blamed. Okay, I see. So these 2 gotta connect to each other. Alright, let's keep it at that for now.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Right. Anyways, did we clear out this place? Okay, so we still... Medical power found was system of Mr. Eustace Brackenstall endured poor health and he suffered addiction to alcohol and nervous disorder. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead and investigate more murder.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Well, I don't know if this guy's really gonna be missed. That's for sure. Alright. So the witness who identified the criminal with the notorious Randolph gang. Okay, so we are actually thinking that they're actually it could actually be the Randolph gang. So domestic violence, Sir Eustace was violent towards his wife. Right. No acquaintance, Lady Brackenstall married Sir Eustace shortly after arriving in England and remained at home during that time. There's little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. Acquaintance sailor, lady is acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. Okay. And I don't think that's gonna help. No. Alright. And I think we still gotta, still gotta look around here. Alright. Alright, let's see what we're missing.
This house feels rather sinister. I can't say that I like it here.
Why? Because there's a dead body in it now? Alright. Okay, so I think there's still one more thing we have to look for. But I can't find it. So we might just go ahead and say, book it, and go home. I'm actually kind of surprised they actually made this house here. And you can't even go in it. Interesting. Alright. You know what? Screw it. Let's, we'll probably come back to this part, like, later. Anyways, so. So, here's what I'm, like, thinking so far. So, the witness says, and the witness, I imagine we're talking about Lady Brackenstall, right? She says that she knows there's 3 people there. And she did describe, 2 young men and an older man. So, it probably is the Randall King. But, and this is the but, okay? A big hairy but. What if the maid had something to do with it, and she may have, like, hired the Randall gang into maybe killing Sir Brackenstall, and the reward were the silverware that they stolen, because they didn't, apparently it seems like they didn't steal anything else, right? So what I'm thinking is, because the man Brackenstall guy, Eustace, however you say his fucking name, he's an asshole, he's a violent drunk man, and the maid just had enough after he threw a bottle of whatever that thing was, decanter, I think it was called, at her. She realized it was enough, so she hired those guys to kill Brackenstall, and the reward was the silverware. That's what I'm thinking. It reminds me of an actual case where a daughter of a mother and a father actually hired her boyfriend and her friend to go in there, kill the mom and dad, and tie her up so she can make a phone call to the police after they left to pretend that it was part of a house raid, and the father and mother got killed and she just be lucky to survive. But it turns out that the daughter actually hired the boyfriend and those other guys. So that's what I'm thinking it could be, but I'm not saying that's what it is. I mean, it's just what you call it, a hypothesis, or a theory. I don't know. Sherlock said something about theory and a hypothesis being different. So let me check it up. See, theory. Oh, not Thor. I don't know who the fuck Thor is. Theory. A set of statements or principle devised to explain a group of facts or phenomena. Okay, so that's my theory. There we go. That's my theory. Alright, Toby, you ready to be more useful than, someone else here?
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
I feel like, for some reason, like Watson, in this game, he's going to be chill, but I feel like he's going to have a bigger role in the Devil's daughter, so.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Alright, so what are we doing now? We're just going to bring him with us? Okay. Yeah! Oh my god, I would have taken this dog in every case if I could have. Just so he can be there.
Search, Toby.
What? and I'm playing as the dog. Oh my god, this is the best game ever. It's the best game ever. All of a sudden. So there's this kind of reminds me of that one game in the PlayStation 2 called A Dog's Life, where you actually play as a dog. No joke. So. All right. Oh, I thought Toby was gonna be able to open the door. He did open the door. Wow. Alright. You know, I just realized Toby is a bloodhound, right? So I realized that's actually one of the best dogs you can get to search for shits. So I know like police unit nowadays use mostly canines and stuff, but I think they're mostly to take down the police. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a department somewhere in America where they use bloodhounds too. Probably alongside canines.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Right. This is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This actually does like kind of mix the game up a bit. Alright. Here's the bucket.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't want to check like either the shed or the well like before, you know, Toby existed as a character to play as. Cause I kind of wanted to, but game was like no. So perhaps this is where they scale the wall.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Well, there's an obvious answer to that, which we will find out in the next episode. Yep. There we go. That's how we do it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Toby, you're a homie. You're definitely gonna be you're definitely up there on my books as one of the most useful characters in this game.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. So, real quick, I want to go ahead and mention that I finally got a PC. Thank God. And I know I've said this before. You know, oh, I'm gonna get a PC and I'm gonna play it for a bit, try to get used to it, and then start making videos. Nah, man. So I got a PC finally. So once I get that set up and all that stuff, I'm gonna start saving up for more better recording equipment. I actually need to learn how to actually do all that shit. So it's gonna take a bit, but hey, now my horizon can be expanded or whatever, for playing games and putting it on YouTube. So there's a lot of like classic games I actually do want to play on PC or and put on YouTube that you can't play on PlayStation, at least for now. PlayStation is coming up with some big subscription thing again, but this time it's supposed to have like a lot of PS2, a lot of PS3 and PS4 games, which I'm excited for, but we don't know what games are actually going to be on there. So until that happens, we're going to be going with the PC pretty soon. So yeah, that's all I got to say. So there's a big announcement there. So tune in tomorrow. So we're finally going back on Skyrim. And yeah, I want to make a quick apology too. I don't feel as enthusiastic as I usually am when we're playing this case or this game. So I don't know if the commentary gets a little boring or anything like that. But like I said yesterday, I'm not 100% right now. I'm still a little bit. I'm still a little bit. I mean, I'm not sick, but allergy seasons. It can make you feel a bit drowsy, and it can make you feel sick. So yeah, but You know, I actually have something else to say, but I really don't have anything else to say. So yeah, and there we go. And well, I made it to the 30-minute mark, so I'm happy. Woo. Anyways, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toby, you're so cute. Come here.